Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. We're having a great day. We got 82 grand now, man. Couple of emails. Making a game called Floor is Lava. Better help them. Floor is lava, eh? Right. Got lots of pizza. Lots of trash, man. Guess this is the game. Floor is quite literally lava.
You are our guest.
God, thank you for liking and sharing.
Oh, not there. Okay, how about here? Ooh, that feels good.
This is a video game studio and we're helping them out. Doing a little bit of cleaning and stuff for them. They're gonna release their game, so they need the place cleaned up, I guess. Got potato chips and pizza boxes everywhere, man. Those people didn't finish their pizza. Spilled their coffee, drew on the table. Can't have that. Anything else need doing in there? Job's been relatively easy. Although the quest thing hasn't moved a lot. Hey, Asta.
You are our guest.
You guys like pizza here at the software development house. Got one more piece of trash out and about. There we go. If they really wanted me to clean the walls, but for their whiteboard. One more stain somewhere. There we go. Cleaned up the spill. They've not dirtied the bathrooms at least. Ooh, this place is a trash heap, eh? I don't even know where a garbage can is. Count. Hooray for trash throwing out. Recyclables here. Last sell item. There it is. The VR set. Oh, I gotta probably put a desk down first, I guess. Four tables. 2 couches. Looks like they want the tables on a. Some people are very filthy. Yeah, no doubt, eh? Two couches. Might be a good spot by the window here, eh? Eight monitors. Guess they're all getting doubles. Ah, close. Lined up.
You are our guest.
Sorta, kinda. Vladimir, thank you for liking. Backwards. Still can't get through there, but that actually helped. "24 days now, eh?" What do you think, Vladimir? Would you want to work there? Did you play Ark? That one's kind of random. Why do you figure that one? Like, nobody talks about Ark anymore these days. I played Conan Exiles for a while. Kind of along the lines of Ark. Ceiling lamps. Ain't go to work yet. You know, you could just play along too by, you know, if I want to, if I'm playing a game and say, would you want to work there? It's not like you can really work there. It's a video game. It's like, even if you're not able to really work there, like, it's not like I can work there. It's a video game. I played Doom before on stream too, actually. Like to see me play Doom? Are you talking about the original Doom or like one of the more recent ones? You only played like Doom for about a day. Was there only two? Oh, that's plant bots. I thought it was a trash can. One here. Shelf. Hope the computer's supposed to be able to go on these or not, but computer would fit there. them in the corner. Wheel them to where they want. I played God of War. How about House Flipper 2? That'd probably be a pretty cool one for me to play for you, eh? You ever heard of House Flipper 2? This room's a bit crammed, eh? Oh, I can't walk past this crap. How much would it? Probably a lot. $1,000,000 Filipino pesos. Well, it's like a software house, I think. A game studio. There's actually only 4 computers. They just have 2 screens each. Although computers are pretty cheap these days, so I mean, probably not the biggest deal anymore, you know? You can buy a computer pretty reasonably now. Although, you know, for the kind of computers these guys have, they look like gamer computers. Those might be a bit more, but... Where should we put the TV?
You are our guest.
Work there, eh? All sloped.
Oh, not
Right
bad.
there.
Okay,
How am
how
I?
about here? Ooh, that feels good.
I'm good. How many of these do I need? 3. TV in front of the couch. There's 2 couches though. Probably would have been better if I would have. Oh no, there you could see inside them. That one. I put it in front of the other couch. Figured there was more room here, you know? We're just gonna unpack this box. Look at this thing. A VR headset there. Other VR headsets over here. There you go. Here's a cartoon for you. He screamed. I don't know what a skibidi is. Skibidi god is. But you can use these. That's funny. This is your favorite cartoon, Vladimir? Well, this cartoon's probably based on that game called House Flipper 2. You ever watch Rick and Morty? Alright, well, I guess we're done that job. That was a quick one for a few $1,000. Basically, I had to clean up some pizza boxes. Pickle Rick! What'd you answer for the poll? Hey, achievement. Fully prepared. Unlock all tools in story mode. Nice. What's the tool I unlocked? Room for my grandson. My only grandson will stay in here with me for a while, and I want to prepare a room zone. Sadly, he don't visit often, and I wish it would change. It's very dear to me. My old bedroom in the attic should be perfect for this. I don't use it anymore since my knees aren't what they used to be. It's not easy for me to climb those stairs every day. I've already cleaned it a bit on my own, but I could really use some help with painting and furnishing. Gonna go eat by. You know what? That's why I don't play games that you request. You only stay for like 2 minutes. Look at this. This looks like an old person home if I ever saw one, eh? Why do I sound like a Texas? Because I was reading a Texas Citizen letter. There's Margaret phoning me.
Good morning, my dear. It is Margaret Fontana calling. I would like to tell you a bit about my grandson, Johnny. After all, your job is to prepare a room for him. And I really wanted to make him feel at home right away. I even bought some of his favorite books so he can have them here.
Well, great.
Oh, yes. He always has his nose in a book. Ever since he was a little boy, he would come to me and say, "Grandma, I got a new book. Read it with me." Very well spoken, even as a toddler. Now he reads by himself, of course. Doesn't need Grandma's help at all. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Just like the good old days. Me, him, and a book in our hands. I cannot wait for Johnny to be here. But before that, his
Little
food
Johnny
needs to be ready. So take good care of preparing it. Have a nice day, my dear. Goodbye.
Like we gotta do some cleaning up there. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see what we gotta do here. Probably first thing to do is sell the crap. I don't even know what that is. Can sell it. Glasses. The old rickety chair. Laundry basket. Rocking chair. We could leave that probably. Doesn't need a fan, I guess. Or an old broom. New bed there. Cardboard underneath.
Our guest.
Birdie's here. Thank you for being here, Birdie. Selling all of Grandma's stuff here. Probably should have read that first. Oh well. Drop their candles. Pretty has landed. Okay, now that we've done that, throw out the dirty books under the bed. And then we'll clean the place. Got a pretty good view, eh? Look at that. You know, we were looking at a map yesterday, Birdie, and New Zealand was on the map. As well as Australia, Canada, everywhere. It was like a world map. If you were here, I would have. You'd been able to point out where your house is. Although I'm probably lucky. I probably would have pointed the wrong place or something. I bet you that wallpaper's going. Call it a hunch. We're gonna have to go all the way to the top. Well, at least Dude will have a clean room to go to. Is Stephanie here still? Not been very talkative lately. Probably mad that I missed a couple of the days streaming. Keep finding new streamers to mod for. More stains, eh? Even more stains in there. Hopefully these aren't water stains and there's mold or something, eh? Last part, there it is. We gotta do some painting after. Man, need to those borders when they're a triangle. There we go, eh? Look at that. Fine painting. Need to buy a ladder. Can I even buy a ladder? A scaffolding. Maybe that'll help. Looks like dark turquoise. Hey, yeah, it kind of does, eh?
You are our guest.
But that is good. You know, Vladimir's a ghost. He probably scared Stephanie, I bet. And Birdie. Although Esta probably didn't get scared. Probably just Stephanie and Birdie. They probably don't like ghosts. Well, I guess he could have scared Esta. Maybe he scared everybody, eh? I think Stephanie has said she's afraid of ghosts before. He thought he was a troll. He kind of is. He said he's an expert troll. Although he talks once in a while, so that's a good thing, I think. I should make him a mod. Look at that, eh? You're back from World War II and you're shell shocked from what you've seen? Fair enough. I imagine if you were in World War II, you don't like having mods. I don't mind having mods. I just don't find them necessarily necessary on Facebook. I had troubles. I finished the Star Path, but I couldn't finish Oswald's quest because I couldn't get those things to spawn. I didn't get any errors though. The only one that you know who doesn't. I don't know. There's not really, you know, honestly, there's not really that much trolling that happens. I find that maybe, man, more walls over here, eh? On Mixer there was more trolls, but then I had a bigger, you know, amount of people constantly going through too. And people were also their names weren't on the screen, you know, they're kind of anonymous, so I think that encourages more trolling. Or at least, you know, there's trolls, but they have to be somewhat more contained because, you know, Facebook will ban people if they're bad enough. Whereas you kind of had to get right on top of that on Mixer, you know? Also, the other thing, us as a hater on your content, that's true. You know, if admittingly, if you know, if I wasn't a white male, I probably would get more trolls. But you know, that's something within my control, or not within my control, but that's just some, you know, something that happens. I think I get some where, you know, they call me old and stuff, but I think I do avoid some as being in that group. I'm gonna run out of paint, man. You can do this whole border. We'll run out just short or something. Just buying and unpacking in there now. I think that paint can is done. What do you think of this room now, guys? Eh? Brand new room. Doesn't Vladimir remind you of Maverick? They're from the same country, you know. Or Hiroshima. What are you talking about, Hiroshima? Maybe Vladimir is related to Maverick. Are you related to Maverick? Maverick's from Philippines. There we go. We cleaned the windows. Was that impressive, Vladimir? Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. I think we have like the longest arms in the world, eh? Buy 7 items for this tiny room. Oh, here's the can. Can needs some work too. Yeah, you gotta be careful things you say, you know. Stephanie, you know, she likes reporting people, so she might find that, you know, you insulting. And then report you, you know. Then you'd be banned. Let's sell one more thing. The duck? Oh no, the mat. We clean another window. How would you like to live in this house there, Vladimir? It's pretty cool, eh? Out in the forest. Got a clean bathroom. Or it will in 5 seconds. Got a rubber ducky. There's the last of the dirt here. There. Can you turn translations on automatically, Birdie, or do you have to click it every time? So I find I have to click it all the time. But usually I just ignore it. If it looks like a link, I delete it. Hey, he's just talking nonsense anyway. Nonsense, I tell ya. Alright, let's close this can door. What they want to build in here. What is that? Radiator. Dresser. Mirror. Box. Poster and a box. Guess the radiator probably goes here by the window, right? I have to assemble it. Dresser is probably the next biggest. Too much drama for you? I just click translate too, to be honest. It just looks like nonsense though. I guess this is like a change room, eh? You can get dressed in here. I wonder how Stephanie's drama is going. She likes doing a lot of drama. How's your drama been lately, Stephanie? What these boxes are about. Maybe they're like toy boxes? Maybe I should put them on top of the dresser. Oh, here's another box too. Yeah, I don't have a translate on that one. Alright, we got a carpet, a mirror. And a poster. Poster of a frog, man. Right there, I guess. As good spot as any. What do you think, Maverick? Or, Vladimir? Do you want to hang out in that room with all the toys and stuff? Pretty cool, isn't it? I put the radiator over here. I don't have that. I don't have any radiators, you know. Like I got like forced air or whatever it's called. So I don't even know where radiators go, man. That's more of a European thing, I think. You, hey Esta and and Birdie, do you guys have radiators? You know, I have no idea. Unless the guy you're talking about on YouTube is youtube.com/ShakalStar. I have no idea. But I could tell you that youtube.com/ShakalStar has hours and hours of entertainment, shorts, and streams, including Doom. Radiators, these things for heat. Here we got a desk and a shelf. He likes books, you know. Desk has got to go in there. And make sure you subscribe. You can just type exclamation YT and I think it gives you the link too. Put his bed by the window. Guess it doesn't work because there's shelves underneath it, eh? Yeah, I think there's a command for that. Isn't there a command for that, Birdie? Stephanie would know all the commands, I think, 'cause she knows all the exclamation point stuff all the time, right? Like that, maybe? Or maybe it's YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. There's a way to call up the commands. I don't know nothing. Sorry. The only one I know is the ones that Stephanie types in. Maybe Birdie and Stephanie could tell us after a bit, you know, whenever they get around to it. Here's a nightstand. I think this is like better this way. Well, you kinda... You should be able to find it. Stephanie, are you there? That's how you get Stephanie to respond sometimes. After 10 minutes, you might say yes. There's the command. See, I knew Stephanie knew the command. How come it didn't work for me? I typed the same thing. So maybe those commands do work that I typed. It's just I can't call them up. I'm the creator. What is this thing? A carpet? Put it in the middle of the room, I guess, eh? Okay, where should we put this chair? Over here where they read. There's the link right there, Vladimir. Stephanie woke up and typed it out for you. Or she got Ozed to type it out for you. See the blue link there? Oh, look at that matching lamp and carpet, eh? There's good enough, I think. I saw the time. Wind up my eyes, I saw the time. Hey, Esta, are you a big fan of Ace of Base? Oh, you like Ace of Base? There, now I can unpack the boxes. Do it, magical surprise. Got a skateboard. So there for now, I guess. Got a basketball. You remember when iShowSpeed was streaming on Twitch? And Mr. Beast donated $1.99 through Super Chat, and then he started being racist? Who started being racist? This thing. Like a bookshelf in, maybe? I don't know. Really want to turn it around.
You are our guest.
Oh, I don't know. Mr. Beast does a lot of good things. I don't know what got into him there, eh? Although you probably shouldn't say what he did to be racist, because then somebody can report you and then you'll get banned on Facebook. Just like that. Mulan, thank you for liking. Even though you're explaining something, they usually don't care. Guess whatever, we put it inside these. Books. Change the orientation of that one. Man, books are hard to place in this game. The frog, man. Man, this box is so full of crap. What is this? I don't even know what I'm holding. Is that a Nintendo Switch? Yeah, Rubik's Cube. That's pretty cool. Solved and everything. Finally. I think that box would ever run out. In here. railway parts. Fortunately, I put that stupid thing in the way now. There. Looks like a bridge. That's what I think too. You're gonna just have to take out the pieces and see what we got. I lined up. Account is lined up. Probably not lined up. I didn't know I could pick up the whole board. Looks more lined up. There we go. Look at that. I think some of these pieces aren't quite connected. Guess they're connected good enough. I have to move that one a bit though. Well, the train did a loop, so I think it works. There we go. Choo-choo. I think if you put it on the sides, they would, because you have to have the slope there. I don't think that would work on the sides, to be honest, but I'm sure there's many ways to configure it. I'm sure when the kid moves in, they'll just, rack everything anyway. All right, I think that we're done this house. I like how it shows the outside that I didn't even work on. There we go. See, now I could fix my own house now that I successfully put together a train set. There's a train set in here, but that's not enough surface. I got a couple pieces on the bed there too. Well, maybe it was never supposed to go together, you know? Oops, this one fell off. I don't think this train works anymore. Uptime, 1 hour and 28. Painting perk. Hello, Tom's friend. My daughter is a self-proclaimed DIY queen. Have to admit the decoration stuff she makes is very adorable. But you should probably stay away from any kind of interior renovations or bathrooms. Latest unfortunate victim. Can you clean up the mess? Proper renovation. There's also the kitchen. A little counter space. And while I loved it, cleans instead of open ones. Find it a bit dull. Maybe some color. Guess we can do that. This little office down here. Have a double carport. That's not the bathroom, I guess. We're talking about. This must be what we're looking at. And over here. Sell your coat. Sell that Kleenex. Holy crap, she made a mess, eh? $150 stains in here. All these tiles are hand painted. Now, our daughter put a lot of work into this. A cleaning perk point. Better address that. You must have been watching the HG network, the Home and Garden network. See where our last couple stains are. Maybe they're talking about these prints. I have for dinner chicken curry and potato salad. We're getting rid of the whole bathroom, eh? we're going with this finished service here, eh? The lower half. There, how do you like that, Stephanie? Do you like your bathroom to look like that? A busy pattern, eh? Achievement! Don't try this at home. Hey, don't spray a electrical outlet. You treated your family, your foster mom, foster sister, foster nephew, ordered from St. Louis Bar and Grill. Your foster sister husband ordered Freshie, and you ordered Subway and Booster Juice. Well, there you go. Although it's still beyond me why you guys just don't get dinner from the same place. Making that DoorDash rich. I had a problem with Skip the Dishes recently. I ordered some food when I was sick there. I ordered some soup, and they put it as delivered and then had a picture of some other house. I had to figure out what house it was. Like, I didn't really want to walk around the neighborhood while I was sick and find my food. And, you know, I contacted them, and, you know, before I searched or before I found out where it was, that's not my house. And, you know, submitted a refund request, and they wouldn't refund it. But fortunately, I did find it. So, yes, I didn't really need a refund, but I'd actually go into somebody's yard, because there's a house that kind of looked like the one in the picture that they send. Well, I mean, it's all the same. Skip the Dishes, Uber Eats, and all that stuff. I mean, ultimately, it'd probably still be in your interest to order from everybody, just agree on a restaurant. and get it from the same restaurant, but you know, then you're not paying multiple delivery fees and all that stuff. Because, you know, you're ordering from 4 different restaurants there. And those places like Uber Eats kind of rip off the restaurants too. Ain't here. The other problem I had with those companies too before was birds tore apart my order. But I think, you know, you're massively overpaying for when you're getting like crap like Subway, to be honest. I mean, Subway's not like Freshie for that matter isn't either. Like, I mean, there's no reason, you know, if your family wants that stuff that, you know, somebody could just jump in the car and go grab that, you know. These companies didn't exist before. They're taking advantage of people. Didn't exist really before COVID like that. You had pizza delivery and that was it. But yeah, I don't know, if you ordered from one restaurant, it would save you a significant amount. Your foster sister's husband works. Is there no one else that can drive? Guess they kind of got you if you can't, no one can drive, right? They're still taking advantage of people, though. You know, I saw a thing that was talking about how, you know, there's restaurants that said they didn't want to use their services for like stuff like Uber Eats. And those companies just started pretending they were customers. And then, you know, like basically put them on their app anyway against the restaurant's will. And then what happens is then, you know, the Uber Eats driver messes something up and then, you know, the restaurant deals with a mad customer. I don't think that's really right for them to do that kind of stuff. Yeah, the restaurant should be approving of that and know that, you know, why all of a sudden they got angry customers. Because there's an extra fail point there, right? They didn't have anything else for you? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You still ordered from 4 places. They have you get your plain burger that anywhere can make. And if you're supplying dinner, you can pick the place and then they can be happy with whatever they're not paying for. What is this thing? This is broken tile. So in other words, Subway for everybody. And no booster juice. Just pop from Subway if they want it. We're tiling the floor in the thing here. Does your foster family get paid for fostering as well? Oh, okay. They probably get a bit of money for, because, you know, the power and extra utilities or whatever, food, I guess, that you eat. There we go. How's that look? Like $1 million or what? Buying stuff now, eh? Make ourselves a new kitchen. Hanging cabinets. Put the fridge down first, I suppose. Two of these. Stupid fly. Get out of here. The sink isn't as deep. Maybe these are like island ones or something. Fit there. These are different length. Oh, maybe they aren't. They're pretty sweet, eh? That's the kind of stove I have, except it's a one piece, not a two piece. The induction one boils the water really fast. Up just a bit. Why doesn't that fit? Still here. Be precise here, you know. Although technically it doesn't matter, but I like to be precise. How's that look? Boy, this will fit. Figure it's better in case they get a larger fridge, eh? Put it right up against the other one. Although I'd rather have a space here, but they don't really give you a lot of room. You know, you kind of want to have a little bit of room beside the sink, and you know, there should probably be one more counter thing between, or at least a smaller one between the stove and the sink. Look at this carpet. Yuck. Where do I put this? In front of the sink? Looks like a puddle of pee. Oh, no one will ever get through here. All any of this crap? Toaster probably should go on the counter or something, eh? This crap. There. But one is a powered water jug? I didn't even know there was such a thing. Oh, like a kettle. Now they're never gonna find their crap again, man. I don't even know what all that crap is. Vacuum's in a terrible spot. I don't even know what this thing is. A garbage can? Or is it for spices? Compost? I don't know. Must be another room around here, eh? The jug's on the counter here. We're gonna use it. I don't even know what this stuff is. This probably should go in the fridge. There's something in that one. Not sure what this thing is. Well, that was sponges. Well, I guess I got it kind of in the right spot. Is this a bread box? Alright, whatever that crap is. One here. Glass cups? How do you know what everything is? Pretty amazing. Gotta find where else I gotta do because there's only like still a star to go. There, you wanted that over there, I think, right? I don't know where the vacuum should go, but probably not there. Be in here. Doesn't fit. I think that was flour. I thought it was like coffee or something. What room was I even in there? Oh, here's somewhere we gotta work. Still have something to do here. Still gotta buy a bunch of stuff. Cabinet, radiator. I assume that Asta doesn't have a radiator because she wasn't sure what I was talking about there. I assume radiator's got to go by the window. Bathroom has no sink or toilet anymore. It's kind of like The Sims in some ways, eh? I should have put that in the corner. Room behind there. No plunger? Oh, look at that! There we go. That place doesn't get better than that. Well, I thought the pattern was kind of busy, but it looked better than before, I guess. $11,000, eh? That's not very much for doing a kitchen. Well, I guess that's probably time for me here. If you haven't followed yet, please do so. If you want to check out my YouTube, link is in the video description. As far as the poll goes, it's a tie right now, so somebody has a chance to break the tie. Thank you for those who shared, liked, chatted, all that stuff. The most recent chatters being Birdie and Esta. Stephanie, she talked a half an hour ago. She might still be here too. And nobody has broken the tie, so it's going to end in a 50%, 50%. You have an air purifier. The reason I asked that is because it is smoky here. Got them forest fires about an hour away or something like that. They're not very far away now. So that sucks. Makes this air terrible. I got like a purifier in the air, although it dries out the air. That's the only thing. I don't know if it's at exact or where exactly it is, but it's close enough that it's smoking up the air. Ducks. So anyway, have a good night. Thanks for being here.